I love it. It's modern.
Feels like a fresh start.
I feel like I'm in a business school now.
The John Molson School is ranked #1 in Canada for the number of graduates who have gone on to be Fortune 500 company CEOs. Our students win international case competitions all around the world.
The professors are people who have experience in the real business world, and they convey that experience to the students. So in class, you're not just reading from a book and writing an essay, you're actually doing marketing plans for real organizations. The finance students have a live trading floor to practice, so I find it really prepares you when you get out there.
The success of the students later on in their career speaks a lot for what we do well. We do innovate, we do create knowledge in management and finance, accounting, marketing, all the disciplines that we have.
So I joined the John Molson School of Business about 3 years ago, and immediately I was impressed by the quality and the diversity of the research that my fellow colleagues were conducting.
Concordia est encore, plus que jamais, une institution qui est branchée dans les réalités, les défis que nous avons comme société. C'est une université qui est enracinée dans son milieu, qui est branchée dans nos débats et qui sait poser les bonnes questions. Parce que l'enseignement, c'est avant tout de poser les bonnes questions. Et je pense que l'élite de demain, ceux qui vont écrire les unes des journaux dans 10, 15 ans, 20 ans, seront des gens qui auront été formés ici à Concordia.
Investir dans l'éducation, c'est investir dans l'avenir. Investir dans l'infrastructure de l'éducation, c'est également investir dans l'avenir. Alors voilà pourquoi le gouvernement du Québec a contribué financièrement à la réalisation de ce projet pour l'école de gestion John Molson. We're proud to join the Molson family in particular and all other generous donors in helping build these magnificent new facilities for the John Molson School of Business. Le milieu universitaire, le milieu des affaires de Montréal, mais de partout au Québec se réjouissent aujourd'hui de voir ouvrir un magnifique pavillon qui va préparer les hommes et les femmes d'affaires pour l'avenir du Québec. We trust this new home will further enhance the reputation for excellence established by Concordia's business school across Canada and indeed worldwide.
In order to get in there, it's not only the marks that make a difference. There is a much wider evaluation of the people and of the participants. And so therefore you get people from many different backgrounds who have different ideas, different concepts. And I think that makes a big difference in the school and in the quality of the discourse. This is a university that has values, that accepts people from different walks of life, takes them and gives them an opportunity. And I think that's great.
Nous avons aussi, bien évidemment, dans l'ensemble de nos gens, chez Desjardins, un bon nombre de gradués de l'université. Nous en sommes très fiers. Ces gens-là apportent une belle complémentarité aux équipes.
I credit my education with having given me the opportunity to do all the things that I've done during my life. The John Molson School of Business is going to take its place amongst Canada's leading business schools, because it's been well reported that Concordia produced a lot of Canada's very successful entrepreneurs and business and corporate people.
If you took the 100 top people in financial services in Canada, you would find somewhere around 30 of those people came out of Loyola, Sir George, and Concordia.
We talked about the notion that this would be not just 3 buildings, but Le Quartier Concordia. And that meant, I think, a shift of emphasis from just thinking about classrooms and laboratories or lecture rooms, but thinking about how these buildings actually engage and interact and become part of the city.
We used commercial approach to building all of the buildings for Concordia, and a more entrepreneurial approach that is the convention in our industry than the typical institutional one. And we applied that to each of the buildings that have been built over this last 5-6 years. All of them came in on budget and on schedule.
Private financing is very, very important, and if we don't do that, then we will not get modern and state-of-the-art facilities for universities and hospitals.
We're realizing a dream, the completion of this phenomenal building. And this was made possible in great part because the Molson family was able to take vision and put it into action. And in turn, they inspired countless alumni, corporate leaders to also give and contribute to this campaign. That's the power of philanthropy. It's quite contagious.
Concordia is investing in the future of Montreal and those that are going to work here in business and in other areas, and we believe in that. And the business community needs to reinvest in education and business education so that the next generation can continue on building this great city.
He arrived in Canada at a very young age and saw potential for building in this city. We believe that his principles and values are well reflected in a business school. And we think that the name is very appropriate, and we're very proud that we were asked to put that name on the business school.
To me, when I think of an academic building, I think of stones and small windows and spires and things like that because of my past. But this is terrific for a business school and for Canada.
It's going to be a beacon, it's going to be a symbol of the excellence of the school and the path that the school is taking. A path of high quality, path of sustainability, and a school that's really making its mark, not just in the city and the province, but worldwide.
We traveled around the U.S. from the Northeast Coast looking at all the new business schools that had been built and identified really the Harvard Business School, the new rooms, the new teaching spaces as being spaces of performance for the teachers and also for the students.
I had a sense that while Concordia was well known for the nuts and bolts of finance and accounting, which is very important, of course, in a business school, that would be important for its future to be identified with emerging areas. And one of the most important emerging areas is broad social responsibility, environmental issues, and this all gets enveloped in the concept of sustainable enterprises.
This building represents that in terms of our solar panels and energy efficiency and LEED certification. In the way we run the business school, in the way we manage our operations from day to day, and in the way we impart education to our students, we want to be increasingly sustainable. And that is where the world is going.
Concordia made the right decision in building something like this.
It's the business school, so we need this type of technology.
To see all the students buzzing around, and it's very exciting, and the building is obviously very impressive.
All of the space is inviting. You want to go there, you want to meet people, you actually want to go to class and actually listen to the teacher.